Alright, few sweet runners. We're here, bloody long walk, 35k'er, Red Hill to Reconciliation Place in the city. It's a good course, looks like. It goes a sort of scenic route from here down to Parley House, around the lake. Looks like it might be a bit of a warm one today, but we're out here. It's all for mitochondrial disease, so whatever happens, you know, we're all helping out. I'll give you an update on the course, probably around Western Park, possibly Scrivener Dam, and yeah, do it all again at the finish. Alrighty, quick update. Not sure how far I'm in, but just cruising along here. Just come out of Western Park, and there's the lake, and down towards the Governor General's, Scrivener Dam, back up the other side, and still feeling good. Don't know how far I've been running so far, doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's where I'm up to, and I'll check in later. Okay runners, it's coming in towards the finish. Probably a kilometre, maybe less to go. Been a good effort. Not too many problems. Certainly having the cold played a bit of havoc. But anyway, it's been a good effort. Not too far. Almost done. Alright, sports fans. As post bloody long walk, 35k video. So really big points to the organisers for that event. Amazing event, amazing people, and they happened to raise over $100,000 for the event, and still got one to go. I think somewhere in Sydney, and they've already raised over $1.4 million for mitochondrial disease across Australia. It's an unbelievable effort, looking for a cure. So anyway, it was a 35k, started up at the top of Red Hill. Just waiting for traffic. So yeah, started at the top of Red Hill, head down to Mugga Way, across Torres Street, up Melbourne Avenue, around Parliament House. Once you came out Parliament House, out down towards Old Parliament House, and out towards the Hyatt. Once you got to checkpoint 1, which was at the yacht club, or just short of the yacht club, that was around, I'd say about 7k-ish. That was a pretty good first point. It's quite calm at that time of morning. By that stage, I sort of they had different stages where people took off, sort of in 5-minute intervals. So I was originally wave 2, but they had people heading off. They had waves 1, part 1, 2 and 3, and we'd popped up, and they said, oh, if you wave 2 but you're ready to go, just go. So I didn't think originally they were going to have, 4 different starts for what was essentially a couple hundred people. But anyway, yeah, so I got to around near the yacht club there. It was around 7k's. Head back up. You head away from the lake at that stage, and that's where you go back up the hill towards the embassies. And once you go up into there, you sort of weave through. I guess it's Yarralumla would be the suburb. I'm not too sure. Plenty of police about through certain embassies. I think there was a couple of them I saw there. Not sure of the names of them, but one of them had 4 cop cars out the front and the other had about 3. Some of them had none at all, but I guess it depended on the status of the embassy. So you weave your way through, come out on Hopeton Circuit, I believe, then you head down towards Western Park. Part way into Western Park is checkpoint 2. Still felt really comfortable through that point. Went all around the outside of checkpoint Western Park, out the other side. You just keep following the lake from there. So you head up near the Governor General's, down the hill, down towards Scrivener Dam, past the zoo. And just out the other side was checkpoint 3, before you head back up the hill towards Black Mountain. And still felt relatively comfortable at that point. I was all out mine. I was being what was a primarily walking event, and you could walk, jog, run. I'll get into a bit of that a bit later. There were other runners in there, did quite well. But given that I'd had a bit of a cold during the week, had the endurance certainly to do 35k, but energy was getting sapped quite quickly. But it still felt good. Came up the hill out of Scrivener Dam into up round to Black Mountain Peninsula, in and out of there. Did have a slight detour in that area, only because they were working on a section of the path, but that was okay. Went down the end, ran back out the other side. Just before you got to the end, there was the 4th checkpoint. So once you got to the end, you went right, you followed your way down, across the bridge, and then the path splits and you've got the option of going over the Orange Bridge on Parksway there, or you go right and you go down around the back of ANU and around the back of the museum. So you do that, go all the way around the back of the museum. When you get to the other side, there is I guess it's a cafe or something, not sure. Anyway, you veer off onto a trail. The little trail thing goes through some trees and that. It was actually a nice change to mix it up from all the road running I've been doing. Quads were starting to be trash because it's just the same use of the muscles over and over again. So to bounce around on the trails and use different muscles again was good. So then you come out at the Acton Ferry Terminal. That's checkpoint 5. And then you head back around under Commonwealth Avenue Bridge. Keep following the lake, just shy of the just shy of the Colquhoun was checkpoint 6. By this stage, you're looking across the lake. You can see the finish. Well, you can see where the finish is roughly. And so you head up on the Kings Avenue Bridge down the other side, and that's head right across the front of the lake, head up the hill into Reconciliation Place, and all done. It was surprising because I was turning over a relatively, I wouldn't call it fast. Not someone who trains or does any speed work, but it was going a lot faster than I think they expected. They weren't exactly set up completely, but they were getting updates from the people on the course. So it's obviously as you went through a checkpoint, they were saying, "Oh, first runner's gone through here, first runner's gone through here." But overall, I think I was in the 2:36 range or something for the 35. May or may not have been 35, but who cares? The idea was to get out there, raise money for mitochondrial disease, and that's what they did. They raised a lot of it. Money's still coming in, and fantastic people putting on a fantastic event. So that'll be on next year. Did cop a bit of backlash from people on social media because they put a photo up of me at the finish saying, "Oh yeah, first runner is a distance runner," but like, "Oh well, it's a walking event. Why have you got runners in it and this and that?" And it was like, "You need to get your priorities right." And I think, and they came back and said, "Yes, it's called a walk, but the website says run, jog, or walk." And the idea is not. It's about making money for, it's for charity. Who cares how you do the 35k? You walk, crawl it, run it, do what you like. So ideally the money should go to a cause. So they sort of cleared that up. You can have haters like that, but overall it was a good event, and big ups to everyone, and we'll look at that event next year.